hit the go button already. Shit. Okay. What is going on, people? We just finished up at Mike's. I figured I'd go ahead and run on it for a little while here for an hour or so. I'm very close to my 4. I think I already have my 4K, so just to be on the safe side, I figured I'd do one last stream before I do my Saturday stream, which last week was very good. I had like 22 people in chat, and I think it was like 18 people consistently across the board that were staying with me for my tank-to-tank sharing that I do, projects and cleaning and stuff. So it was actually very, very good. And so I'm looking forward to it. The earlier stream I had today, I noticed that I had 28 people in chat earlier, and that was quite good, considering that some other people were streaming at the same time, which is fine with me because it's a free world. But I did really well with that one, and I got I think 40 watch hours. So good day, Mark Strelson. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I figured that I would go ahead and pop on here now that Mike was finished up and hang out for a little while. I'm real close to having all my watch hours, so that when the time comes, you get the monetization on it. So figure I'll try that. How you doing? Have you been out shooting in your guns lately? I went last Saturday and I had a lot of fun. Hey, good morning, Keith. How are you doing there, mate? So this is a cross between the late owls and the early birds. It's early for you, isn't it? What is it? 1:43, 6:43 in the morning for you? Yep, 0643. Now, do you have to go to work today, or is this your day off? Or did you just get home from work? Hello, Mike Myers. How you doing? We just got done with New Local Austin. I figured, well, I'll go ahead and go on here and for a little bit before I go to bed, see how everybody's doing out here. I'm on overtime tonight. Oh, okay. What time do you have to go into work, Keith? I don't know who I have to say thank you to for the memberships, though. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it was there's been a couple people that donated memberships. I know that 3G had donated some, and then there was some other ones that were donated. Oh, so you have to go in at 5:30 until 5:30 in the morning? Is that what that is? No. 16, 17. Yeah, it is. 12-hour shift. Yikes. I haven't been shooting for quite a while, still getting over the cancer, but I may hit the range on Monday. Nice. I made it out for the second time. This is the second time this year or so. I usually go out every week, and but I haven't been able to because I need to be here at the house and keep an eye on Kathy and stuff. Range day is a good day. You better believe it. It's so relaxing to me. I mean, I could be all stressed out. I go to the range and shoot for a couple hours and then come home and I'm like, sit down and just all the stress just goes away. Hey, that's okay. You know what? I'm in the same boat, Mike. Honestly, I haven't been able to really earn any money in quite a while. So everything I make is out of my fish room here. I'll sell some fish and they'll give me some money, and hoping that it will pick up a little bit. Once I get my fish room organized, I'll be making a little bit more. You're in the same boat too? Oh, the 17 Remington. Oh, wow. 577. Oh, wow. That'd pack a wallop. I think the biggest caliber I ever shot was a 375. And that thing, I tell you what, that packed quite a wallop. I've never shot a real gun in my life. Oh, really? Not even a 22 rifle? I love 22s. If I had the dough, I'd be building a bigger fish room. Yeah. If I had the money, I mean, I could build into here and build more racks and stuff, and do that. You know, I could have more tanks. I'd really like to turn this into a profitable fish room. I mean, it pays for the fish food and it pays a little bit here and there for other stuff, but I really would like to get it going a little bit better, because if I'm going to be stuck here in the house, I need to start turning some income into it. Jeff, I hear you talking about that, Jeff. It made me think maybe also start a Belgian channel, since there are none, and maybe get some breeding action going. Yeah, that's a great idea. Absolutely. That's not a bad idea at all, Mike. Got a couple 30-06s and a lot of obsolete calibers. Oh, that's interesting. I like the old calibers. I wouldn't mind getting a 308. That would be pretty nice. Something like an AR-10 or something that shoots the 308. Or like an M1 Garand. That's another nice rifle. Nope, gun laws are incredibly strict here. Oh, heavy exams, background checks. And you can only shoot in a club. Gun has to stay there too. No private person has a gun in their house here. Wow. 308 is a girl's 30 caliber. Maybe so, but I tell you what, it's about more as much as I can handle anymore. And when it comes to handguns, I think, I used to shoot my 357 Magnum quite a bit, and that kicked pretty good. But I like the 9mm a lot better. Also, gun clubs are overloaded and very scarce. That's too bad. They're trying to take our gun rights away here, but we fight them tooth and nail on that, because once that goes, then pretty much they control everything. Then, I mean, they're trying to control everything right now, but it's nice to be able to have some kind of freedom to protect yourself and whatnot. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I would do that as a last. Hello, Fish Family, welcome. I'd use that as a last resort, but 2 or 3 guys came in here, try to attack me and my wife. I'd have a hard time against that many. Maybe, depending on the situation, you never know. But it's nice to have a equalizing force that try to protect what life we got left, Yeah, absolutely. But I went and shot 22 rifles. I got a safe upstairs, and it's just chucked full. I bought tons of ammo back before the 2008 financial crash, and I got it really cheap, and I stacked it really deep. So that was back when I was working full time, and I had extra money to spend, and I'm glad I did it because I can't afford to get it now. Hello there, Melvin. Welcome. Melvin is in the building. That means that you have to smash that like button because Melvin gets very happy about that to let everybody know that Melvin's in the building. Thank you, Melvin. That's right. How are we doing tonight, Melvin? We just left Mike, new local Austin live stream. Hello, Keith. Hello, Keith. Keith, who are you saying hello to Keith for? Is there another Keith in? Did I miss somebody? Or are you just trying to throw me off? Yeah. Oops. So what's the plan for today, Melvin? What you gonna do? Anything you got planned today to do with your fish or anything? Or I know that next Monday I got to ship those plecos to Bewizzle. He contacted me and asked if he could get a pair of them, and I said sure. He says how much are they going to cost? I said, well, if you can cover the shipping, I'll just put them in the box and send them to you. So I'm going to send them a breeding pair and probably get them two males and one female because the males get overworked. So one female will keep both of them busy. Yeah, I guess I'll join in then. Hello, Keith. Yeah. Yeah, Keith was saying hello to Keith. Aquatic Fanatics UK. So get those out to him, and then that'll be nice. Get him some of those plecos. I got too many in these tanks anyway, so it's good to get some of them out. I need to move some of them to these other tanks and get them working in the because I got algae in some of these tanks that'll do a good job cleaning it up. Yeah. But yeah, it's been kind of slow in the fish room lately. I've just been doing a little bit of work. I know Saturday I'll be doing a project at 1 o'clock. So that's going to be late because for you, Mark, it'll be probably what 3 o'clock in the morning. My 1 p.m. Yeah, it'd be 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. 2, 3. It'd be 3 o'clock in the morning for you. Well, she's doing a bit better. Yeah, I took her to the she had to go in for an X-ray today, so we'll know a little bit more in a day or two to see what's going on with her. She had to have an upper and lower GI the other day, and because she's been getting really sick. So hopefully they'll get to the bottom of it and figure out what it is. I know that she was deemed cancer free when she went for her last cancer check because she had the uterine cancer and she had a big major operation on that, so she was in recovering from that for quite a while. I'm doing good, Jeff. I just got done watching Chona's live stream. Well, she ended already. Oh wow. Ah, yeah. that was a huge. Yep, I'm very very lucky, and she's very lucky too. I hope it stays that way too. They said that they got it early enough. It was a fast moving type cancer, but they got it before it went through the uterine wall, so they got it all out. And then she had to do radiation for I think 6 weeks after that, and so she had that done, and they checked her all out and said that the cancer is no cancer. So yeah, she's feeling a bit better. She still gets a little bit. The thing of it is right now is she's just weak. Um, she walks a little ways, a little distance, and she'll get really tired and shaky. So oh yeah, she's she's hanging in there for us. Yeah, that's good. She's hanging in there. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be actually when the time does come. But we just gotta keep moving forward, right? Ah. Hello, Sandy. My good friend Sandy Doty's in the house. So good to see you, Sandy. How are you this evening? I'm up doing a little bit of late stuff again here. You just got bombed a year after Chernobyl. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Chernobyl was a really terrible mess. You're doing good. That's good, honey. That's so good. It must be the reason why my brain is out of whack, though. Well, what's my excuse? I'm in America. I wasn't over near Russia. I guess it went all the way around the world and made it to me. Something like that. I was in the wrong chat. Dang. Oh, hello, hello. In the wrong chat. Hello, Christine. Hello, hello. How are you? We just came over from New Local Austin. He had his live stream, his Witching Hour live stream, and then after we got done with that, he said, "Who's going to take over now?" And I said, "Well, maybe I'll just go ahead and throw up a late one here." And here I am. I've been doing it a lot lately. There's nothing to do around here. It's just kind of boring. And when I come on here, it gives me something to do. It was awkward. What was it? What was awkward? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I wasn't sure what our schedule was like for our stream. I wasn't sure if it was this weekend or next weekend, or I'm not sure what's good for you. But I was going to ask you the other day, but yesterday, but you left the chat, and I don't think you came back. Only Oscars. Oops, where's my thing here? Oh, here it is. It gets to a certain point, and my eyes start blurring on me. So you were taking Indian dude fishing, calling him Jeff, huh? The chat was awkward. Oh, okay. About right, Mike Myers. Yep. What, Tinky? What you want? You want to come up here and say hi to everybody? Is that it? Can you hear him? Come here. Come here, you old bugger, you. Oh. Okay. Here we are. Here's my old boy, Tink. He has to get on Daddy's lap. I'm popular in India. Nice. If you ever look at this guy's face, he always looks disgruntled, but he's a really nice boy. But he looks like he's there he is. He wants to lay on my lap. I think the cement floor is too cold on the pads of his feet, so he likes to get on my lap. There you go, honey. There you go. That's a normal look, yeah. Well, our other cat, Klondike, when he looks at you, he looks like he's really happy, but when Tinky looks at you, he's got this look. It's like, interesting story about this guy right here. When we got them, when they were kittens, they were 3 brothers. We got Klondike first. It was at a PetSmart in Okemos, Michigan, which is about a half an hour drive from here. And we adopted him because we seen him, and he was a little black cat, just beautiful kitten. We adopted him and got him home, and he was, the very first night, he slept right in the bed with us. He just laid there curly-cueing all night long. And he took to us immediately, and he immediately fell in love with Kathy, and that's her cat. And then the next day we got a phone call from him and said that, we don't know if you realize this or not, but he has 2 siblings from the same litter here at the shelter, and we wasn't sure if you might be interested in them. And I said, oh yeah, definitely. So I was there at 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday when they opened up, and went in, and they brought out a box, and they were putting the chips in the cats. So they opened it up, and then Klaus is the one that passed away in Christmas of 21. But Klaus and Tinky here popped their little heads out and looked at me, and everybody just backed. They took a big gasp and they backed off the box. They just and I reached in and I started petting them, and they were like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was just petting these guys, and they were just rubbing their heads against me, and they said, "Well, that cat right there, every time we try to pet him, he'll bite us." And I was like, "Huh, he's not biting me." And you know what? He's been sweet to everybody who's ever seen him, but they were just so scared of him. Oh, hello, Sadie. Welcome in. Good to see you. I was just telling a little story about my cat here. He's on my lap again. That when we first got him, they were like 10, 12 weeks. They're just tiny kittens, too. I mean, they're not going to do any harm to anybody, but they were so scared of him. Now, Klaus, they weren't afraid of. But as soon as this guy came around, they thought he was like a Tasmanian devil or something by the way they were acting. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? He's just precious, too, aren't you? You found the right home, son. What? Yeah, it's good to see you in here, Sadie. It's great to have you in here. Yeah, and there's Melvin's in the house. Melvin's in the building. Oh, ouch! What? He gets mad if I stop petting him. He doesn't like that. I gotta keep it going here, don't I? You are just a little jealous boy. He gets mad when I get on here for some reason. Because I'm not paying full attention to him. I'm actually paying attention to everybody else. Ain't I? I'm paying attention to you too. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody's doing good out there. Good to see y'all. Just doing dishes and made me a snack. Oh, nice. I'm thinking about doing the same thing when I go upstairs tonight. Let's see, what did I make? I made chili. I made a big pot of chili, and oh, is it good? I had 2 bowls of it earlier for dinner, and then I think I might have another one because I got a bunch of it, a big pot. So I'm gonna heat up another bowl of it. maybe watch a little TV for a few minutes. It was really good. I love making chili. It's delicious. Oh, it's a shame you all live so far away. I was cutting my plants, had a whole bunch of cuttings, and no one to give them to. Would rather do that than just throwing them away. Oh, yes. Yeah, chili is the best. I love it. I love making chili. It's so good. And the thing of it is, it's so good I can make like chili dogs with it. It gets really nice and thick on like the second day, and I can use it at the chili sauce. Oh, I love chili dogs. I'm making myself hungry just talking about this again. That's the way I do it every night. Every night I talk about food and I get hungry. You said that before, Jeff. Question from a noob is all chili spicy. No, it's not too spicy. The chili I make isn't too spicy. It's just maybe got a little teeny bit of spice, but it's real mild. Kathy can't have anything really spicy because it would hurt her stomach. And I like this. It's got enough flavor. It's got enough spice to it, but it's not hot. It won't burn your mouth. I love chili on toast the next day. Oh, yes. And that would be good too. The longer it sits, the better it gets. Yes, it does. That's why I make such a big pot, because I can have it like the next day and maybe the day after even. I don't like going much more than 1 or 2 days, but I got enough for tomorrow for sure, for probably lunch and dinner again, which is good. I make a sweet and spicy no bean chili. Oh, nice. That sounds good. We don't use beans very much in ours either. We just have like the meat, and then we have like, I put like stewed tomatoes in mine. But this one I did put beans in. I put some beans in this one. And it was good. It's real good. And lots of ground chuck. I get that all nice and browned up in there, and I use a chili mix, and then I add other spices to it. I use that Carol Shelby kit as like the base, and then I will add extra chili powder if I need to, and stuff like that. I love some Frito. Oh yeah, Frito chili pie. Yes. We use tortilla chips. I use tortilla chips with my chili, and I'll just kind of like either that, or if I don't have crackers, I like to put crackers in my chili. And if I don't have crackers, I use the round tortilla chips, the white corn. Oh, so good. I'm probably the only one who makes chili 2 ways. We have a ground beef version and a chuck roast version. Ooh, that sounds good. Both have different ingredients. Depends on our mood as to which one we make. Yeah. That both sounds good, though. I make most of mine with ground beef, but that'd be a good idea doing it the other way. Some roast beef would be really good. Chili. What is chuck roast? Oh, the ground chuck? It's I'm really not quite sure. I know we got ground sirloin, we got ground chuck, and we have regular hamburger. And the ground chuck is 80% lean and 20% fat. And the other one is 90-10, and then the hamburger is like 73. What is that? 73, 93, 90. My math is bad, but it's got a lot more fat. But they're all good, really. It's really good. I want a chili cook-off with the recipe. Ooh, nice. Nice. I don't know if mine would win a... Yeah, it might win a contest. It's pretty good stuff. But I think most people would have my chili probably say it needs to be spicier. Mine's a little on the mild side, but I think it's good. I mean, I could eat it. Different shins, fat meat content. Thanks for clearing that up. Oh yes, that's what it is. Like the ground sirloin is the best one. You get the least amount of fat with it. But I'll tell you something though, when you're making a hamburger, I think the ground chuck is much better than doing it with the ground sirloin, to be honest, because it just seems like a more flavorful burger with the ground chuck. Oh, thank you. Keith just became a member. Oh, that's awesome. Welcome, Keith. Oh, that's great. That's very nice. Oh, and the Fish Fam link you can set it too. Nice. Oops, I didn't know they did that. Oh, excellent. Oh, thank you, Mike Myers. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. You guys are so wonderful to me. I tell you what, I don't feel like sometimes I deserve you guys. You're so nice. I'm really bad at cooking brisket. It always turns out bad. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done a brisket on the grill, but that's one thing I miss doing. We got one of those gas grills now, and I like using charcoal better. I've always done better with charcoal cooking. Yeah, I would try one of those sometimes. I wouldn't mind doing like a barbecued brisket or something. Be pretty good. Oh, I made some ranch cream cheese ham tortilla wraps. Ooh, that's your snack tonight, right? I'm gonna come to Texas real quick. That sounds good. And slow, gotta let it go till it's connective tissue. Yeah, liquefies. Yeah, patience is key with that. Is low and slow. You guys on here are really becoming true friends. It's the least we can do back for you, Jeff. Well, I thank you so much. And we are good friends. Like family. Absolutely like family. Yeah, well, Sadie's down in Texas. I think they do a lot of the briskets down there, I believe. Hello, J Rock. Oh, thank you. Good to see you too. I watched your latest product, that beautiful glass vase, and you had the light over the top of it. That was a really great review. You're good at those videos. I tell you what, if I ever start doing videos, I might have to ask you how you do your editing, because those are just beautiful. You did a. Oh, you're very welcome. It was really good. I mean, the way you had the dragon stone on that little thing, and you had the terrarium jar. That was good clear glass too. I got to admit, that looked like really good quality. It looked like it was perfect all the way around it. There wasn't any waving in the. It was just perfect. Everywhere you looked on it, you could see right into it. Nice and clear. Mm-hmm. Hello? Yeah, I got to check out all your other videos now. Now that finally got to it and started watching it. It was really good. Oh, the zone. I kind of want one now after the video. Yeah, isn't that good? That it was really interesting. I wonder how the moss is going to do that you put in there. I bet it comes back just fine. You know, the Pilo moss, I have Pilo moss over here in my tank. I got it from Mark Shelley. He sells it. Let me see if I can show it to you here on this. I'll bring my phone around. That right down there is, that's Pilo moss right down there. And I got some that's kind of floating up here at the top even. I call it the pillow moss, I guess. P-I-L-O. P-I-L-O. And yeah, I got a bunch of it upstairs. It takes up a whole 29-gallon tank pretty much. It really grows great. Put this back up here. Sorry for rummaging you guys around here on this. But that's the pillow moss. I have one I need to record editing and another one I need to voice over. Oh, nice. Nice, Keith. I really need to learn some technology when it comes to my videos. So, I mean, I think that's the reason why I live stream more than anything, because I don't have to do any editing, really. I made a short trying to find out what kind of algae and moss I have. It just showed up one day. Oh, I got to check that one out too, Sadie. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oops. I think I moved my thing somewhere. There it goes. My mouse went over something that blocked the screen. I couldn't see anything. I was like, what? Kind of slipped over here. Hello, DJ Guppy. Hello, Sal. How you doing? How are you tonight? Or this morning, late night is for me. It's still night. I'll be heading up to have a bite to eat, a little snack before I go to bed. But that's going to be, the pillow moss isn't aquatic. Oh, well, this one is spelled P-I-L-O. I'm not sure if it's the same stuff. Can it be converted? Yeah, I'm not sure. He says it's pillow moss, but who knows? You know, I'm not a plant expert, but it does fine. This does fine in the water here. Yep, and it's 218 here, 219 now. Sale over here in Michigan. It's P-I-L-O is what how he spells it on his website. Pillow? I'm not sure. Pillow? Oh, I love mosses too. It's one of my favorite plants. Then it's Pella. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just spelled it wrong. It could be. I'm growing star moss in a tub. Ooh. Nice. Very nice. I got a sub last night, and this morning it's gone. And not interacted with my channel. That's why I always stress on there when people want to do that. Make sure you watch a short and then give a thumb up and do a comment. The comments are important because I think what YouTube does is people, when they go to sub somebody and they just go and hit the sub and just, okay, I subbed them. That's good. They take that as a bot, that a bot went by and subbed them. And if you do something that you have to actually physically do, then it will stick. I want to build 10-gallon vivarium. Ooh, for a couple of vampire crabs. That sounds interesting. Really cool. Some of those crabs are really pretty. They got the bright colors. I seen a purple one that was just awesome. I can't remember the name of it. They got some. They also have some completely aquatic ones. One called a panther crab, and then there's a Sulawesi. It's a purple crab, but they're pretty aggressive. You don't want to put them with fish really, because they'll latch onto them if they get a chance. They're even more aggressive than like a lot of the crayfish and stuff. I like the little dwarf ones. The little dwarf crayfishes are cool. They only get about 1.5 inches long. And I've had them with shrimp, and they didn't bother them a bit. Yeah, the purple ones with yellow eyes are the ones I want to get. Yeah, that sounds cool. My hub says I gotta wait for my corner tank first. Well, it's back now. Oh, great. It may not be the same sub that went away. Honestly, don't worry about it. Your sub count is not even a real number. YouTube initially makes it vague who subs and unsubs. Yeah, you're right. I've noticed it fluctuates. So you get a couple of them will go away, then I'll get another one, and then the next day I might get 3, and then I'll drop down 2 more. But it's trending up slowly, just kind of back and forth a little bit, but it's still like going up a little bit. Let's see here. The panther crabs are cool. I also been wanting. The big ass Cherax crayfish. Oh yeah, the destroyers they call them. But I'm in a single species predator. Yeah, that's right. They're beautiful though. Some of those. They have some of those Australian types that are just absolutely gorgeous crayfish. They're like red, white, and blue all in one crab, and pretty neat. Yeah, those are gorgeous, definitely. Just have fun having the mandatory and social media will literally put you in an early grave. Yeah, it's not worth worrying about, honestly. God knows we have enough to worry about outside of YouTube. It's supposed to be fun, right? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just having fun. I come in here, like I say, come down. I go. I've been going live a lot lately. I think it's because, not a lot going on. Just kind of like I don't leave the house very much at all. Just to go to the grocery store and then right back. So I don't really have a lot of socialization with people. So all my socializing is here. And so it just gets a little bit, have to do this every so often, which is all right. I mean, I like doing it. Stephen, Melvin, Erwin, everybody. Hello, Sal. Yep. I got this cord blocking this here. Thanks, Volcanics. I'm also a weird guy who wants to buy a lobster and keep it in a saltwater tank. Yeah, I seen there's a video person that did that on YouTube. They went to a grocery store and bought a lobster and took it home and kept it as a pet. And also another one had a big crab too. They did that. Yes, creative things, absolutely. I mean, I hear people talking about this stuff. It makes me want to start another, get some more of those least crayfish I got there. The smallest, the Cambarellus diminutus, I think they're called. They only get about 1.5 inches long. And you can keep them with your Neocaridina shrimp. And I had some that had babies, but before I was able to get them out, I think they must have eaten them or they cannibalized each other, but I never got any of those. I always wanted a lobster. Oh. Are you allowed to have the crayfish over there, Keith? Hello, Hello, William Jansen. How you doing? Did not in Simpsons, but a lobster invest as a pet in one episode. Oh, wow. Well, you think you can have them? Oh, I bet you'd really love the. They're called CPO. They're a Mexican orange dwarf crayfish, and they're really brightly orange colored, and they're cool, and they're not very aggressive. You can keep them with fish, and they really add a lot of character to your tank. And the ones I had, they didn't mess with plants at all. The European lobster lives a couple of miles from me. Ah. Oh, the mantis shrimp. Oh, yeah, they got to live alone for sure. I always worry about them when you see them in the tank. If they ever went up to the glass and smacked the glass, it'd probably break it. They hit with like a power of a 22 or something. They say that when they hit, it's so fast that it heats the water to 3,000 degrees when they strike their prey, which I think that's crazy. They are gorgeous but violent. Yep. Oh yeah. I had a reef tank and used clocking noises in the night. Oh wow. I wonder what it was in there that was doing that. Did you have a manna shrimp in there as well? The milestones can be gratifying and validating and motivating, but fun first. Yes, absolutely. Here too, just in the supermarket next town over. Cavitation bulbs. Cavitation bulbs. Huh. So Keith, did you ever see the crinium natans natans that Ed showed in the tour he did earlier? I wasn't sure if you've seen those or not. He went to them about 4 times. I think you might have went away each time that he showed them. I wasn't sure if you got a chance. He had them in terracotta pots. Those criniums that you like. It looked like crinium. Oh. Well, maybe it was. He said they were the crinium natans. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really that well versed with the. Okay. Yeah, they did look pretty thin. Interesting looking plant, though. I mean, they were really dark green, and they were just kind of like a green octopus all over the place, you know. Is a saltwater fighting. Oh, yeah, the mantis shrimp are mean. Yes, they are, Melvin. Gotta set the dogs out real quick. Noise outside got me suspicious. Uh-oh, be careful. This guy is sound asleep on my lap down here. He's out like a light. Thank you, Sandy, honey. That's so nice of you to do that. Thank you. Two and three. Yeah, you'll get one of those, Keith, I bet, as soon as they come back into the stock. Yeah, Mike Myers says, release the hounds. Yep. Ah, I didn't make any coffee tonight, but I'm drinking Mountain Dew. That's good too. Mm. You seen that release the hounds? I'm assuming they are essential or seasonal because even Dustin doesn't have them at the moment. Oh, now are those are from Africa, aren't they? The craniums they get those from Africa, I believe. And I'm not sure what area they're at because if it's anywhere near the Congo region, that's there's so much fighting going on there. They probably have a hard time getting it out. I think that's why the Congo tetras are so expensive too. Oh yeah, volcanics. Hope it's not a skunk. Yeah, you had an issue with a skunk not too long ago, right, Christine? I believe with was it with your dog? Nigeria, Cameroon area. Okay, I'm not sure what the climate there is politically or militarily, but I know that a lot of places in Africa are always at war with each other. I used to have a pit bull, American bulldog, and oh yeah, the Bordeaux dog, Doggy D Bordeaux. At the same time, I really missed my big lugs. Oh yeah, that was the same dog they used in Turner and Hooch, the Doggy D Bordeaux. Night all, I have to hit the sack for work tomorrow. Sandy, have a good night, and so good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and you get some nice rest, honey. Okay? Thank you. Such a nice person, I tell you. Let me see here. Uh, and we have Adele. Hello. Oh yeah, I'm using. I've been hitting the StreamYard a little bit heavy. I got to save it for Wednesdays because I've been running out of my time. Will do. Night all. All right, Sandy. Sleep well, dear. Um, yeah, sorry about that. I might pop over and dig me a Nathan's and visit Lake Tanganyika. Oh yeah, get some Frontosa while you're there. Yes, Jeff, that's how I fell in love with them as a kid. Yep. And how was Adele doing tonight? How are you? You just got out of work and got home? I just came out of New Local Austin's. Oh, you get the day off today. Nice. Well, that's great. So, how did your day at work go? Was it pretty good or was it stressful? How did it go? Hmm. Stephen P was right, though. Fun must come first. That's right. Absolutely right. And I tell you something, he's been around in this long enough. He knows. And then I watch. When I go and do the stuff that when I applied for my first level of thing, that I got the right numbers. It said that right on there. Use Stephen P as an example because he can show you how to do this other stuff. So it's like I've been just watching when I go and watch his live streams and everything, and I don't have the technical know-how like him and his wife has, but hopefully someday I can learn some of the stuff. But I'm working on it, little bit by bit. And I also have to pick up another extra shift. Made the regional give the okay for it first. Oh, you're just a working maniac. You're working yourself to death, Adele. True, if you don't enjoy something, just stop it. Like paying taxes. Easy. I wish it was that easy. Mad enough at me for forgetting to file quarterly for my business. Oh, yeah. IRS. Oh, they just want to keep picking our pockets. Every time we make some money, they got to get their cut. I feel like I'm sliding into the political zone again. I get really wound up thinking about our politicians, how much money they're making, and you know, what they do to us. It's just crazy. They make so much money, and then when they retire, they'll never pay for medicine a day of their life. From that point on, they'll get everything free. They'll have a retirement plan that they'll be making more money than most people make working two jobs, and for doing virtually nothing. Anything fancy on our stream? Honestly, the very basic OBS features. Oh, and once you know which buttons to click, there's no tech wizardry required. Oh, okay. I know the OBS. I've heard about that. Um, but it's nice. I know that when I watch Foxy's, when she does hers, they have like the little movies they put in between um, stuff, and it's really good. I mean, it's entertaining to watch. I mean, for mine like this, I come in here and I'm just kind of like, I feel like I'm boring right now. I probably am, but it's late. Um, but I like to have something that's a little more entertaining, so I want to try and figure something out. Yeah, I think that's some malarkey. Don't even need a degree. Crafting Budgie Mama, hello, welcome. I need to play with OBS and capture. Oh, the capture card from OBS, yeah. I need to learn some things. Oh, thank you for the heart. Heart for sweet, yep. I've got an Elgato, but it's for my Xbox. Ah, just found my favorite fish jumped out. Oh no, topped off earlier. What fish was that, Sal? Oh no. I'm so sorry. Life is hard, in my opinion, that way in the U.S. You guys have to work like crazy. I respect you guys. Lots of people complain here, not knowing what it is for other people around the world. Yeah, it's different countries have different pluses and minuses, I think. And oh, the big Blue Spot 3 Grammy. Oh no, oh, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes with the Grammys, if you get them soon enough, you put them right back in the water. They might be dry and you think they're dead, but put them back in the water because they can breathe air. I had that with a little dwarf Grammy, and I came back and it was like a piece of wood. But its mouth, I could see its mouth was barely moving. I put it in the water, and it lived for about 2 more months. It got to the point where it's swimming and eating, and it passed. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But they They will bounce back sometimes. If you catch them within like a half an hour of jumping out, sometimes you can save them. Yeah. Looking at the time here, everybody, it looks like it's 2:40 a.m. and I've been going for, how much time have I been going for? An hour. So I think I'll call it a night, everybody, and I want to thank everybody for being in here. And uh, the next stream we have is going to be on Saturday. I'll be doing a project on the tanks here. One of the tanks here, I call it one tank at a time. So last week I did the 55-gallon tank, and I'm going to do a project, I think, in one of these other ones. I just got to decide which one. But I'm going to try and do something interesting and fun. And you're off to bed as well. All right, Stephen, you have a great night. Have some good sleep and get some rest, and we'll see you next time. And everybody out there, thank you all very much. It's so good to see everybody. And like always, love you guys, and have a great night and a great day or morning, depending on where you're at in the world. And all right, yeah, I'm gonna shut down and go to bed. So, all right, everybody, thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.